Today, we are going to take a first look at a brand new Vuze XR camera. This is a 5.7K VR 180 and 360 camera. It has the highest resolution in VR 180 besides the very expensive Zcam K1 Pro, making it one of the most affordable consumer VR camera in 2019. Before the review, let's roll the unboxing. When you hold the camera in your hand, you can definitely feel the weight. It's definitely heavier than the Mirage or the Insta360 1X combined. It feels expensive, if you know what I mean. The metal body feels very solid. It looks like this camera can take some beating. I always love the design of Vuze camera. They definitely spend some time to perfect their user experience. It's very easy to switch from mono to stereo. With a click of a button right here, the camera can easily use without connecting to the app. It has a 1/4-20 screw mount in the bottom, and it is metal, by the way, not plastic. It also comes with this little screw thingy and with a nice hand strap so you don't drop your camera when you hold a camera like that. But this camera should definitely be using with a selfie stick, at least in 360 mode, which does not come with the camera. Long press the button right here will turn the camera on. As you see the blow light right here. And then short press. And then the Wi-Fi on. You can see an indication here which mode you are on, which is a great step up from the Kandao Cool Cam. Before I show you the video image quality, I just want to point out Vuze can output ProRes 422 natively with the Vuze XR Studio, which I will cover in the XR post-production tutorial. This is huge for prosumers, people who want to follow my premier VR 180 workflow and really up their game. ProRes provides editor-friendly features and can retain better image quality for color grading and editing. Just this feature alone is worth to spend the money on this camera. Download the sample video and watch it on your Oculus Go and check it out yourself. Hey, what's up everybody? So now we have comparison between three cameras. So on the left with the Vuze XR, middle the Insta360 1X, on the right we have the GoPro Fusion. Pay attention to this chart right here. And you see a resolution chart right here. Pay attention to how good the resolution is. And the color chart right here as well. So pay attention right here. And now I'm going to walk around. So pretty far away. And right here. Hopefully you still see me. So go all the way. This way. So yeah, there you go. So check out the comparison right now. Even though the 360 footage does not look as impressive compared to the Insta360 1X and GoPro Fusion, especially in color science, 1X and the Fusion are still better in my opinion. The VR 180 image quality is where it shines and stand out for the XR. Look at this take. You can see the sun shine through the tree line with pretty decent dynamic range. The image is sharp and you can clearly read the Paramount picture text on the gate with these moving shots. Here is the low light in VR 180. The image is not as sharp as daytime, but the low light is surprisingly low noise. As you can see the lit up Christmas tree right in front of you. I highly recommend to watch this VR 180 video in your VR headset with Oculus Go or Lenovo Mirage to really see the image quality. New firmware release, which coming very soon, will further improve the image quality with 4K in 60 frames per second, both in VR 180 and 360. I will have a side-by-side detailed comparison in VR 180 between the Lenovo Mirage, Kendall Coolcam, and the XR in the next video. Well, now it's time to talk about something not so good about this camera. Vuze XR does not have an impressive battery life like the Kendall Coolcam. Plus, it does not have an interchangeable battery like the Insta360 1X, making it kinda difficult to bring it on a trip without USB power bank solution. I would recommend purchase some cheap power banks to bring it with you whenever you go outside film with the XR. It does not do 3D photos like the Coolcam just yet. Hopefully, this feature will be available in the near future, as Coolcam 3D photo direct integration with Facebook is pretty sweet. The design of the flip lens might cause stereo stitching issue down the road. If the spring wear out when on the flip, which eventually will, it can create calibration problem that will affect stereo stitching in post. If that's the case, you can fix this in post with Mystica VR, which I have a template for you as well for this camera. So check that tutorial out soon. Thank you for watching this short overview of the brand new Vuze XR VR camera. I'm going to bring this with me to Dubai and capture some amazing footage. And I will make an in-depth review soon to compare the Vuze XR with Kendall Coolcam, Lenovo Mirage, Zcam K1 Pro, and the Yi Horizon in VR 180. So you know the difference between all this camera. Most importantly, you want to learn how to create amazing, impressive VR 180 content with good image quality with this new camera, which I will make a complete workflow tutorial from capture to post-production to releasing, all coming next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you next time. VR Creator Level Up on Creator Up.